Greetings and skeletations, my new ghoul friends. I'm Niomi Dylan Sass, resident podcaster here at UIC Radio, and I'm taking you along with me to visit something grave today. This is where hauntings feel like hellos. Welcome to season 3 of a podcast for everything in the horror genre, from movies to mythologies and mysteries. This is Summer in the Crypt. Along with us on this week's frightful journey, a devilish, divalicious diva returning to the crypt to help kick off season 3, Vanessa Kauffman. This is going to be one of the most fabulous episodes this summer, and I needed an expert on today's topic. We're going to dig into the tea that is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 11 Bracket 1. Honestly, no one is better for this episode than the host of the award-winning podcast Diva Alert. We have the pleasure of talking about Morgan McMichaels, Mystique Summers, Lucky Stars, Morphine Love Dion, Dawn, and Akira C. Davenport. Ghoul friends, there's no need for a trigger warning today because today's dark discussion is everyone's preferred potion. I bet you're wondering why a spooky podcast is doing an episode on RuPaul's Drag Race. Well, it's because this week's challenge is a home spooky network hosted by creatures of the night called Shop Till You Drop. Now, you get it, right? After this quick break, I'll be back with Vanessa, and together we'll do some grave digging into the show that is possibly the best reality competition series to ever be invented. We'll see which queens got their haunt on and enough points to make it to the semi-finale. I'll be rolling in my grave with excitement while you listen to this quick message from Beyond. All right, there is no need to try a new spell. I got this one on lock. This is She's Summoning. Everyone, welcome to the studio, Vanessa.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Trying to keep it spooky and subtle up in here.
Ooh. How's your summer so far?
My summer has barely started. It's been a week since I moved out, and I am just so excited to be in this warm weather.
No, oh my God, today has been so lovely.
So beautiful.
How was the move out? Where'd you go to?
Well, I did move out. I do live a solid probably 10 minutes away from my dorm.
Oh,
so,
great.
You know
Perfect.
what? It actually wasn't that difficult of a move out. But yeah, it was still a lot of stuff. And who knows if I'm unpacked or not. That's for another day.
I moved to Chicago almost 2 years ago, and I still have probably like 9 boxes that aren't unpacked.
And you know what? It's a mystery.
And now, yeah, I forgot what's in there at this point. So, how was your finals? Did you get your grades? Did we pass?
I did.
Good.
Luckily,
Right.
I'm in the honors college, and I think we just squeezed out enough to stay.
Hey, good job.
I'm not complaining.
I did. I graduated my honors enrichment program when I did community college, and I was gonna do it here, but like, I already got a fancy little plaque, so I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, that's okay.
And yeah, doing it here, I feel like it wouldn't like be good with theater. Like, what? There's no like honors theater class.
I mean, there's also no honors like communication, but
oh no, what do you like? Do you just take random courses?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
You know, I need to fulfill the TikTok at the end of the year. I graduated with honors.
Oh, right? There you go. Yep.
I just sounded so stupid because I started stuttering because I was like, no, I can't say Nicki Minaj. We can't do this up in
yeah, I know. I used to be, I was one of her apologists.
Oh my God, the worst.
For like, up until literally almost up, basically like, when she got into a fight with SZA, that's when I was like, all right.
Right, let me take a step back.
I was like, SZA's like all peace and love.
Right. That's like hating an angel.
That's like, yeah, you're hating yourself at this point.
Right.
So at the, yeah, and then
shit hit the fan.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, stuff hit the fan.
Alrighty, so Should we get into the next segment?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Perfect. This is Dark Discussions. Shh. All right, just to start us off, can you explain to those who don't know the bracket system in RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star seasons?
I can try. So this season, it's a little bit different than everything else. There are 18 queens divided. It's crazy. It's kind of stupid.
We're about to math right now, guys. Get pencils and paper.
Come on, get that notepad out. We have 18 queens divided into 3 brackets, and the brackets air 3 weeks at a time. So each bracket... Oh my God, wait. No, I need to find it. Wait. I need to think about this. Okay. So for the 3 weeks that it's that bracket's time, it's a top 2 lip sync for whoever wins the challenge, and then they're competing for points. And dude, I have to lock in.
You got it.
The top 2 both get 2 points, and whoever wins the lip sync gets 1 point, and then everyone else gets 1 point to give to who they thought was the most valuable queen.
The MVQ.
The MVQ. And well, that's a major thing this episode. And then the top 2 of each bracket at the end, who has the most points, advance onto the semifinals, which we've yet to see.
Yes. But last season, I think it was last season.
Did I do a good job of saying
that? Last season or the season before. The first time they did the bracket stuff, it was the top 3 girls went to the finale, and they just dropped it on the first episode of this season that only 2 of them are going to make it. Yeah, that was kind of like a really good gag. I've actually been waiting this whole time for them to be like, and this week's challenge is going to be worth 3 MVQ points.
Where is where's the surprise?
But I guess they were already like, okay, we're gonna cut them down to 2. If they're gonna think we're
too much math.
Right. They're gonna be like, we're rigging it if we start giving away more points. Right. And Ginger already won last season, so they don't need to rig it no more, you know?
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
So, in this bracket, we have, let me go back to their names. We have Morgan McMichaels. We have Mystique Summers, Lucky Stars, Morphine Love Dion, Dawn, and Akira C. Davenport. So these are the 6 girls. And right now, in episode 1, I believe the winners were Morgan and Dawn. Morgan won the lip sync. What was the challenge?
Something... Electric Rugaloo.
Oh yeah, the electric. It was like a rap group. The 2 white girls won the rap challenge, which was
surprising.
Crazy.
Yeah,
but Morgan did eat her up in that lip sync. I was excited to see.
Talk about Dawn's lip syncing in a little bit, right? It's very
But yeah, I was very excited to see Morgan win again. Morgan reminds me of my lesbian auntie. They're probably like both the same age, but that's literally like she's like a cop.
Oh wow!
But like Morgan, even though Morgan's not a cop, she gives like that
kind of
cop
energy.
Vibe, right? Yeah, like if you put those glasses on her, you'd be like, oh, you're a narc. So then episode 2, we had who won? It was Dawn again with Akira.
Right.
And this was the design challenge. It was like the club design challenge.
Yeah, Bar Couture. Yeah, whatever. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I think both of them won. I think
that Fergalicious lip sync. Oh, come on. So good.
It really was. Akira's ass shaking on the beat of it was everything. And Dawn was there too. Thank you, Dawn. So then at this point, now we're at the beginning of this episode, and Akira has 4 points. And Dawn has 4 points.
And then Morgan has 3, and then the rest of them all have 1.
Yeah, and the rest of them all have 1.
Damn.
So now they have to give away the 4 points, the other 4 girls, and 2 of them give them to Akira,
which is so crazy. Like, do you not want to? I feel like the girls at that point were like, okay, I'm not gonna win.
Right.
Although Morgan gave her point to Akira, and I'm like. But like I get like being sisters, but like if you want to win, you know who's not giving who's not playing around? Dawn's not playing around.
No, for real.
And that's why she's like successful here.
I think it is a case of like the older queens being like a little annoyed of the younger queen. So Akira is that person that's kind of right in the middle. She's like a millennial while they're like Gen X kind of. So that's why I feel like they're like, okay, if we can team up and get Akira to the finale, that's better than having to
Definitely.
to I guess like a Dawn and Morphine. Personally, Dawn gives me the vibe like she's the type of person to invite her really shy friend to a party that just like doesn't talk to anybody and just barely gets out. And she's like, no, girl, come on, like come to the party. I'll hang out with you the whole time. It'll be cute. And as soon as they get there, Dawn just will like leave her the whole entire night.
Disappearing act.
And
damn, you kind of clocked that.
That like she gives me that vibe.
No, literally.
Like, and for that reason, I'm not that much of a fan of her personally, but her drag is everything.
Going into the season for Orange Bracket, I was definitely Team Dawn and Team Morphine.
Yeah.
But then I saw how the season was going, and then I was Team Dawn.
Team Morphine, or Morphine's still hilarious in her little confessionals.
Just playing, they just came to play in her face.
No, literally. So now Akira is in the lead, basically. And then Dawn still has 4 points, and then Morgan has 3 points. So that's basically the top 3 at the moment. So then the next challenge for this week's episode. Oh, before we get into the challenge, the next day, they're getting to the workroom. It's a new day in the workroom, blah, 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 blah. They announced the guest judge, which is Christina Ricci. She is a horror icon. The original
baby, that's Wednesday.
Yes. I love in Scary Movie 6 they make fun of Wednesday and their character's called Tuesday. It's just so stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah. So she's the guest judge for this episode, which is also why
it's surprising they didn't make a big deal out of it. Like,
right.
I thought that they would have like advertised it a little more or like done something about it. Like the premiere judge was, I guess, LaToya Jackson, who was pretty big, and then was Kate Hudson, and now it's freaking
Kate Hudson was so drunk.
Girl, bye.
She was drunk. Like, especially I did watch that Untucked. When she went back there, she said she was literally like looking down real slow with her drink, and she was like, "You guys are."
That is
great.
You guys are great.
She was literally a straight white girl, a bachelorette at the drag club for the first time.
Literally.
She was like, "Oh my god, can you do my makeup?"
But these guest judges are like
they've been good.
Fierce.
Yeah, they've been good. Like their critiques have been good. Especially Christina Ricci. She's been she had really good like she sometimes like I was watching old seasons and sometimes the guest judges like say a word or two to maybe a contestant. Right. But this season they've been letting them talk, which is nice.
The judging is kind of being like revolutionized with this and like a bunch of other seasons, which I find enjoyable.
And now they're not, which I kind of miss, but they're not as rotted as they used to be. But that's good for their mental health, like the Queen's mental health.
I mean, these queens are spending so much money
to
come on the show, especially All Stars.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So now the challenge is shop till you drop dead. So they are monsters, presenters on the Home Spooky Network. Akira is assigned the mummy, who's supposed to sell the longest injury rap. I don't even think that was a typo. I don't think it was injury rap.
Hey, it was something.
Dawn is a werewolf selling grooming products. Lucky Stars is a vampire hawking nutritional supplements for the iron deficient. Morgan is a ghost selling a line of supernatural cosmetics. Morphine is a zombie selling subscriptions to the Meat of the Month Club. Mystique is Frankenstein's monster, pitching a line of dead handbags. So they have to work together in pairs and use their charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to hypnotize the viewers into buying whatever they're selling. So I think I clocked the pairs before they were going to pair up. I knew
I mean, they've been doing it all season.
Yeah, right, exactly. This was kind of the clicks. And then even though Lucky and Morphine, Lucky and Mystique are like the leftover kind of clique, and I feel so bad for Lucky. Like Lucky is so funny to me, just she's just so crazy.
Mystique rubbed me the wrong
for
way this
real,
whole episode.
Literally, she was doing a little too much.
Right.
Just like before, she was talking about. She was kind of like rubbed the wrong way that she didn't get the point, but then she was telling Lucky like, "Oh, I was disappointed in you."
Like
and
you have
Morphine.
to have high ground to be disappointed. No shade, and you're not doing well in this competition at all. You have no judgment to be disappointed.
Right.
Like that's so stupid.
I felt that. Yeah. Yeah. She was. They said thank you. Morphine said thank you, Auntie, for the hard candy. So the pairings are Morgan and Akira, Dawn and Morphine, and then Lucky and Mystique. So team 1 is Dawn and Morphine. what do you remember about them two that stood out to you? How do you think they did?
They were low-key my favorite.
They were my favorite too.
They were genuinely my favorite because they had the best like chemistry that you can tell wasn't professional and that lent its way to like improv.
No,
which is the best. Dawn was so cute. I could tell that Dawn had this in the bag. I knew she was gonna.
No, honestly, Dawn
literally. She was great at like selling. I love that kind of like QVC vibe where queens can just tap into that. And then Morphine was fine, but I liked all like the gags that Morphine had, like the scalp and like the lip.
The lip part was actually gross. I wrote that down. Like when they tore the lip out, I was like, that is kind of crazy.
My favorite improv bit from that group was when Morphine was like, "Oh, I had to eat my best friend," and Dunn was like, "I thought I was."
Yeah.
And Morphine was like, "Oh, now you are."
Well, you are. Well, there we go.
That just shows like how good they are at improv and chemistry. I am right. I think combined with the runway. Morphine should have won this week.
I think honestly, her runway was like one of my favorite.
Genuinely, like ultimate gag.
Yeah, honestly, I think they purposely like didn't have her win that much this season, like production, because like she's good at talking shit in the confessionals, at being mad. Like she's so funny when she's pissed off because she didn't win.
Can I talk like spoilers about how the episode turns out? Like in the middle of the okay.
This won't come out for a week, so don't y'all know what
I don't understand what the judging, because
the judging for this was so stupid.
They put Morgan in the top, right?
And I really
didn't
think
felt
she
out of pity.
Yeah.
And then when the tie came down to it, Rue didn't pick Morgan.
I know. Like what the fuck? Like, why didn't you just give Akira the damn challenge win?
You basically rigged this win for Morgan, and then you didn't even let her move on.
I think Morgan definitely is going to be the wild card.
Oh, I hope. Oh my God.
Just because she's just wild card energy,
I hope the wild card this season like makes it far. Did you watch that season?
Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, I know.
Like, girl. We could have gotten Mistress at the competition. Oh, whatever. I will never get over that.
So I was at Roscoe's for Carrie's elimination, and she was a guest there. And when I tell you, she's prettier in person.
Oh, I'm sure.
I literally have never laid my eyes on someone so beautiful in my whole entire life. I was like, this is crazy. So I don't even know how her skin looked fake. Like, she looked like she was wearing butter.
I got to see, I wish I could see Kara Colby. I got to see Sasha.
Oh my God, Sasha is crazy.
I saw Sasha at Market Days last year, so like in like daylight. And then
daylight.
I saw, and
she's probably one of the ones that look good in daylight.
Yeah, and she did. But then I saw her at a show, like performing. Like I went to the show for her. And I saw, it was actually so funny. I'm going to geek out for a little bit.
Do it.
But I was at the Sasha Colby show, and then I went to the bathroom.
Sasha Colby meet and greet.
And I went to the bathroom, and you know who I saw coming out?
Who?
And I got to take a picture with? Denali, out of drag. Oh my God, ultimate gag. I also saw Brooklyn Heights. Like, it was like, what? This
the Chicago Queens.
Yeah,
yes.
Like Chicago. If you love drag, you have to
come to Chicago.
Chicago has the most drag opportunities by far. Maybe LA is the second, but like.
Yeah, LA, you have to know somebody to know somebody. LA, you have to start in the IE. But I love that. I'm from the IE. I love the IE. Like where Mayhem Miller's from, her bar, her main club is VIP in Riverside. That was my first bar club that I went to. Because they allowed 18-year-olds. So the day I turned 18, I was like, hi.
I'm so jealous.
And then we went like another time, like a year after, me and my old roommate at the time. And then Mayhem Miller, she was there at a drag. And like we had snuck in some alcohol. And so like we were sitting kind of like
kill you. That is so much fun.
We were sitting like a table like in front of her, and I'm like, oh my God, like do we go over there and like talk to her or whatever? And then like as soon as like we were like worked up the courage to like go over there, like the security guard comes up to us and then it's like, hey, can you guys come with me? And then we're like, yeah. And then they're like, all right, you guys gotta go. We're like, why? What happened? And it's because my dumb friend was in the bathroom like, who wants a shot?
Dude.
Oh my God, who wants a shot?
I would be so mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. God, I love drag.
Me too. So the pairing, Dawn and Morphine. I honestly, I got to watch theirs a second time. I think I stopped Right. I think I watched all three of them a second time. But there's the second time was honestly funnier the second time. I thought Morphine was a lot funnier the second time. She made me laugh more than a few times. Like when she got scalped, she was like, "Do I have layers?"
like that kind of just like casual. That's how I would do that challenge.
Right.
If I was in that challenge, I would be Morphine, where it's like not too like you still have scripted bids, but like you can like play on it. Like, oh wait, I got layers.
Right.
Like that's funny.
And then also when it came to the phone call, Morphine was the only one who like did something with it. Like she picked up an ear and was like, "Hello, hold on, I can't hear you."
I can't. Right, that's funny.
Right,
that's funny.
The rest of them, one person kind of like pretended they had a headpiece or whatever, but the rest of them they just didn't do nothing with it, which was kind of a missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But Morphine picked up on it and she didn't. Yeah,
I hate in the judging when they have these kind of challenges that are clearly comedy challenges, but then they start grading based on the actual challenge.
Right.
Like, why are we judging based on their ability to sell something? We should
they
be
made
judging
me laugh.
That's the main goal of RuPaul's Drag Race, to make Ru laugh.
Right.
So I don't understand like prioritizing like people who can sell things over people who are just funny.
Literally.
Like it should be judged on who was funniest.
I guess my only critique on Morphine's performance was, why was she barking like the dog?
Yeah, it's that's a little bit like, okay, you're losing yourself a little bit.
Like, you're the zombie.
Right.
Other than that was literally my only thing. I thought she really, and especially comparison to what some of the other divas did.
The other girls did not please me.
And we'll talk about the two that didn't please, I'm sure, both of us the most in the next group, which is Lucky Stars
I was mad.
and Mystique, aka Mysterious.
I was mad.
Yeah,
this
honestly.
actually I was watching it and I was like, I'm pissed. Like this is I know that you're very involved in theater.
Uh-huh.
I grew up in a lot of like improv.
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad kind of pushed me into that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do it anymore, but it does affect my character. Right. Because it teaches you how to be funny.
Right.
I hate any of these challenges.
Okay, shut up, baby.
Right. When people are like cutting each other off, like trying to be funny, I'm like, that's not funny.
Right.
Like the way to be funny is to work off people. Yes, and honey.
Like, the way, like, when rule number 1 is always saying yes and then rule number 2 is like supporting your onstage partner's decision. So if they make a decision, it's your job to support that decision, not negate the decision. So if they say something like that, which is kind of why maybe like Morphine started barking, was because her onstage partner was a dog and she's like, oh, I feel it, I'm a dog too.
Right.
But in this instance, Mystique did not do that. She did not support her onstage partner's decision at all. And it was evident in their performance, which affected Lucky a little bit, in my opinion. But Mystique still did a good. Out of all 3 challenges, Mystique did the best in this challenge for her.
I did not. That being said,
right, I still didn't like it.
I still didn't like it. I also still didn't like Lucky. Like,
right,
I feel like it was just both were not that great.
She was doing too much
and also too little. Like, you're not doing shit.
She did. I will give Mystique, like, Mystique was mad that she kept trying to like go back and forth to the products. So like when watching it the second time, while Lucky was giving her product first, she tried to jump to the body bags like in the middle of her view, and then that's when Mystique was like, no, go on. What about your protein powder? And she was like, all right, my protein powder. And then when Mystique started talking about her bags, Lucky was like, so what about the eternal life? And it's like, okay, girl, stay on track.
Right.
We sold your product. We're gonna sell this one now. So I do agree with Mystique's frustration in that. However, girl, roll with the punches.
Right.
And the way she said it too was funny. She's just like, girl, no ma'am, we're done with that eternal life, baby.
That's so funny. I just feel like I don't know. It needed more research and more time. It did. Into it.
Like, it just wasn't a cohesive pairing.
Well, it also didn't help that they had the least chemistry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The pairing just wasn't good at all. They were not good at all.
Right.
Another one, she was, when they took the foot out, Lucky Stars kind of did a funny joke. She was like,
funny.
Are you into foot play? She's a girl, hush.
Right.
What?
It's just like, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. She did have one joke. If you rub it, he might spit on you and call you Susan. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I know somebody who will do that.
Right.
So the next team is Akira and Morgan. So I was actually like enthralled with Akira's performance. I was kind of like,
Really?
So no, yeah, I was like so mad that the judges didn't like make her win. Like I get the like watching it the second time, I heard the critique of her like not playing to the camera, but watching it the second time, like she still like was the most characterized besides Dawn. And like she was funny to me. Like she was making me laugh. What about you?
I mean, I think that she did great.
Right.
I just thought that people did better.
Oh, there you go. But like that Morgan, like out of that pairing, in my opinion, out of that pairing, I think Akira did it more. Because like the first time I watched it, like there was some stuff where Morgan kind of was like, no, like just like one word response, and then yeah, at least Akira, she just kept going. And
I thought that both Akira and Morgan were on kind of like the same level of like social and like talkative and like doing this the way it's supposed to be done, but Akira was like a little looser than Morgan, and I feel like the judges thought that was like a sign of like, oh, you didn't prepare or something.
Yeah.
To which I'm like, that's just a different style of comedy. Like,
right. And Morgan did play straight to the camera the whole time, which I think that's what RuPaul liked. But like
RuPaul loves not making eye contact and just like front facing, face to the stage and just talking.
RuPaul will literally look at like his phone and ask you about how'd your mom die. So yeah, and honestly, like I was writing down funny stuff from kind of all of their stuff, and there was nothing like funny that I wrote down from their group.
No.
Yeah. But like with that being said, I still think Akira did a much better job than Morgan in this challenge, which was surprising that Morgan won. Yeah.
Including the runway.
Yeah, including the runway. Yes. So right after this, it is the runway. So the category is Paris, France.
I saw this theme a while ago, like in like the rumored like runway themes or whatever, and I was like, I hate when they do that. Like,
right.
But I guess it's not, because my mind would immediately go to like couture and like whatever, like fashion week or like high elegance, but like I guess that's just my like limited thinking. I don't know. But this runway was definitely interesting, to say the least.
My favorite was Dawn. You know, I really don't like her personality, but like I said, her drag is honestly everything.
Yeah, no, my favorite was definitely Dawn and Morphine, for sure. So surprised.
Morphine was my second. I'm trying to pull up pictures of what they are right now.
No,
but
yeah,
it's
totally.
It's too new.
I know.
It's too new. But yeah, so Dawn, she wore some like really see you next Tuesday.
Right, there we go.
Outfit, like it was everything.
It was so elevated high fashion.
It looked like if let's see.
Still probably picked up 3.
It looked like if Bo Peep from like Toy Story, like in a rat and like a gothic rat, like too. I think that's why I liked it, because it was like shades of gray, dark gray and black. And the prosthetic that Dawn had was really, really, really like well put on. And talking about prosthetics, same with Morphine. Morphine did this whole skull demon goddess.
I'm so gagged that Morphine did not win this challenge.
Right, like seriously, they just wanted to see her cry. Honestly,
like I feel like it's just like
rude at this point. It's rude at this point. She didn't win a single challenge.
Right. I think that Dawn did great, and I think that Dawn had a really good runway, but Morphine's runway, in my opinion, was so much better.
And like, come on, think
with like all the skulls and like the golden like.
Think about, I don't remember how Morphine like performed in last week's challenge. Oh, it was I didn't like her design that much.
I didn't either.
But if she won that challenge, like if it was her and Akira, imagine like that lip sync between Morphine and y'all missed. How did you guys miss out on the chances on the two BBLs lip syncing against each other?
So Fergalicious, like come on.
What? Hello? Like knock 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 production. Hello. Y'all like rigging it, but y'all didn't want us to have that lip sync. Okay.
Right. Like girl.
Yeah.
That's so frustrating.
But yeah, Morphine's outfit, she was like some golden demon. It gave like it gave like the mother of all, Dia de los Muertos. It was, she had a skull prosthetic that was like moving with her jaw.
So cool.
Sorry, I always like look out into the distance when I'm trying to think. Who is
Lucky
next?
Was great. The like paintings, but I feel like it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to be shady, but like, also, they don't give a shit. I'm acting like they're listening to this. But like, it was just like, this is beautiful, but it's just like I can see your skin. Like I get it, but like if you're gonna do like the full paint, then like do the full paint. Be like Evie Oddly and get naked in the workroom and paint your whole body pink.
With the horse.
Funny. Who else was there?
I did enjoy her runway. My favorite runway of the season of hers was probably definitely her bar couture. The kitsch bar where she was like the piñata. That was so funny too.
I love how she was like, I don't know what kitschy is, and it's like, baby, that's you.
Right. Michelle was like, what are you? A piñata and a piñata monster and a donut? And she's like, I'm a piñata monster and a donut. That made me laugh so loud. I think Mystique was next.
Girl,
underwhelming.
like,
yeah, underwhelming.
I don't know, like, why you come back. I mean, obviously it takes so much work to make these garments, but the idea of coming back to All Stars and not wanting to win.
And that's just a gown.
It's just a gown with the necklace on it.
It was just a gown.
Baby.
We've seen gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
We've seen better gowns.
We've had better gowns on this stage currently.
Literally.
Like, it's just like, I don't understand, like, wanting to go on All Stars so, because she campaigned, she petitioned, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
it was
wanting
a
to
missed
go on
opportunity.
All Stars so bad, and then your runway game is so weak when you know that's factoring into the challenge, especially when you have so many girls who are gonna bring it. Like, going on All Stars, no matter what, there's always that one girl who's gonna bring it.
Like, did they tell her Dawn was gonna be on the same season?
Right.
On the same bracket?
Clearly
not. If you could think of something Paris, France to do, what would you try to do for the runway? I'm trying to think.
I've been thinking, and I feel like the rat is such a cute, like, interpretation.
Right.
Maybe I could do something.
I would do like a baguette with an F, but as a mime.
Good. Oh, mime couture. Oh, I could so do mime couture. I won't take your idea. Maybe something Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
come on.
You have two dudes doing a menage a trois on stage. You get the pit crew. You're like, come.
That's funny.
Yeah, I would do definitely something. I feel like mimes are fancy.
Oh, that's so good.
With like a little mustache.
Yeah. Morgan's Joan of Arc, I was not a fan. I get it that we have silverware on the outfit, but just like, okay, girl, we get it.
But what I don't know the significance of Joan of Arc and silverware. Like, what is the silverware?
I also don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I didn't even notice it was silver because I was watching it on my phone both times, and like when they finally zoomed in on her, I was like, why the fuck she got a fork on her?
Like, I'm sure it has some significance. I just can't place it.
Right. The hair was cute, and I thought that like the editing. I felt like Michelle was trying to low key read her when she was like, the thing I did like about this was your hair.
Right.
Because everything else wasn't. But like the way they put the underscoring in the editing, it made it sound like it was a good compliment.
Right.
But her hair was cool. And then Akira. Ooh, I loved Akira.
Loved it. I loved how the stones were such different colors. I love the bananas. So stupid.
Yeah, whoever stoned those bananas.
Damn.
I know their eyeballs hurt.
That is just it's so beautiful. I just can't imagine like stoning like every inch of something.
No,
like, that's
seriously.
so crazy. Like the dedication.
I had a roommate who like stoned Jason Voorhees hockey mask and like made it bloody and stuff, and then that took her like 10 hours, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. It looked cute though, but it was crazy. And then the next year at Spirit, they sold them. I was like, did they steal your idea? So, can you remember any of the judges' critiques? Like disagree? What we disagree with?
We disagree with.
So we agree with Dawn. Dawn was definitely top diva.
Dawn. I disagree that they put Morphine not even in the top.
Right.
They just like put her and Lucky in the bottom.
Right. Like, yeah, honestly.
Heavily disagree with Mystique being in the top.
Right.
Heavily disagree.
They were talking about like, oh, Mystique sold me. I don't think Michelle was buying it.
RuPaul is the queen of improv. RuPaul is the queen of all of these things. I don't know why you wouldn't immediately see someone shutting down their ideas and being like, oh yeah, that's top worthy.
Right.
Like what?
I think RuPaul was excited to see.
RuPaul was on something this episode.
Right. She had her coffee enema.
Right.
I think she was kind of like excited to see some of the rudeness of season 2 back on TV because everyone's so more conscious of like the viewers and like the audience and how they would perceive you, this and that, opposed to Mystique kind of still has the mentality of like I would say season 2 Mystique, where like you're not really considering the repercussions of what's gonna go on afterwards when this airs, so you're kind of just being a bitch. It
was very interesting, the judging, because this episode had questionable judging, but then RuPaul differed from the judges almost every time.
Right.
Like they were giving great critiques to Morphine, and RuPaul was like, I actually hate, like, I don't like this. And I was like, okay, I guess it's RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah,
but like,
it wasn't Christina Ricci. She was literally like telling basically all the stuff we thought about Morphine, like to Morphine, and then RuPaul literally just shut her down. She was like, actually, I disagree. The way like Christina Ricci's butthole would have puckered as soon as like RuPaul said that. I was like, oh my god,
that's hilarious.
How dare you disagree with a diva on the stage? That is insane. That's why RuPaul was a fan of the no.
Come on.
Because RuPaul's like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out this episode.
Let me try out this technique.
No.
That's funny.
What else did they say? Everybody else was like in the middle. Akira, I was.
She was on the top, right?
In my eyes, she was in the top. RuPaul didn't like her. RuPaul didn't like how she didn't play to the camera. RuPaul said that she was kind of more worried about like.
Oh yeah, the eye contact
stage.
with the camera and like you're leaning on your partner and that's not giving very confidence.
And that didn't bother me at all. Like, because it kind of felt like
it kind of is true.
Yeah. It didn't bother me too much because it kind of felt like I was just like watching their relationship opposed to watching their relationship and maybe wanting to buy something opposed to having these people just sell me something, you know? And I thought Akira actually like played really well off of Morgan, but I don't think Morgan played well off of Akira.
Something about Dawn is so interesting because like a lot of people are comparing her to Irene the Alien from last season when she also won
Oliver.
But it's such a different vibe.
And she was a shitty lip syncer too.
Right,
Irene.
right. But Irene felt a little more like humble.
Yeah, no, definitely. Dawn irritates me so bad.
Dawn
I'm
doesn't
not even
feel
gonna
like
cap.
inherently like hockey, but it's just like she seems so like in it to win it, and she is not playing around. Like she's not here to make friends.
I would definitely use the word cocky.
Yeah.
Because like too, in this episode, even if it was trying to be cute or whatever, but like she was like, oh, I'm gonna take a makeup wipe, and then Morgan was like, oh, you don't have to ask. And she was like, I didn't ask. I said I'm gonna take it, and then Morgan was like, okay, bitch.
Okay, bitch. Like that.
But then ass, like, okay, asshole, what the fuck?
I don't know. I can't wait to see how she, spoiler alert, behaves in the semifinals.
Right. If I'm remembering correctly, last time, there's only like 2 episodes in the semifinal. I think they're probably going to do Snatch Game and then the lip sync shit, right?
It's last time they did a Snatch Game and talent show.
Talent show.
And then they went into the finale.
So it was like 3 more episodes?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't understand what they're going to do because it's going to be a top 6.
No, they're going to have the wild cards. The wild cards are going to come and compete. So it'll be a top 9 still. I think, because they said 3. But last time, 2 of their wild cards were Carrie Colby.
Right. Where it's like, right. Like, okay. Like, whatever. Because then that's just like pointless. They could have put Denali up there. And even if they didn't want Denali to do it, rig it.
Yeah. Like, you still could have like had her lose. Like, come on.
Like, come on.
Oops.
We can, after this episode, talk about your predictions for the rest of the season if you want to, because I
so the people on the next bracket is actually on our Slash or Smash.
Okay, got it.
So we did judges' critiques. So to the top 2 were Dawn and Morgan. They're lip syncing. The lip sync was underwhelming. Thank you, Dawn and Morgan.
Girl, and it was to Zombie Boy.
I know, Lady Gaga. Yeah,
you love that song?
Yeah, I used it for like
too.
5 of my posts already.
Literally, like it is such a great lip sync song. Lydia B. Collins does it. She does it perfectly.
That's a good song for her.
It was just like so underwhelming. Where I thought Morgan would at least turn it out, but
I think Morgan wore the wrong thing as soon as because she does a lot of shit with her arms and her leather straps were getting tangled. So I think that kind of like threw her vibe off.
Was not doing shit. It was very like underwhelming, and then that outfit too.
Who shaved Ratatouille?
Right, like
who shaved Ratatouille into a 2-piece?
It was very not pleasing for me. I wish she would have had her like redemption moment and really just gone all out, like weird with the lip sync.
Still think Morgan won the lip sync.
Me too.
I think that they just wanted to give Dawn the $10,000 because she won 3 challenges, like deadass.
And also they wanted to secure her in the final because no one was gonna get. True, she wasn't gonna get any points.
I don't feel like doing the math.
I don't either.
To see if she would have, because Morphine did give her a point, but it would have been another tie.
Yeah,
I think it would have been a 3-way tie. 7-7-7.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Dawn, imagine they send Dawn home. That would have been funny.
That would have been gaggy.
That would have been so crazy. At least Dawn gets a cat. Good for you, Dawn. All right. So now we're at the end where they get the MVQ points taken out. Everybody's doing the MVQ points. Who are the last 4 girls?
So Lucky Stars, Morphine, Mystique, and Kyria.
So Lucky gives it to Morgan.
Yeah.
Morphine gives it to Dawn. All chismosa, she's so sad.
Morphine, that was so sad watching. I was like, oh my God. Damn. I would also cry.
No,
like,
I was crying on the train. I was trying to not cry. I'm one of the people that like cry when someone's crying. I
You're
will start
an empath.
crying. Yeah, I will literally start crying. I'm like, stop. Let me like, and I don't like them crying. I like get a broom and like tap them on the back. And then Mystique. Oh no, she was last. Who was next?
Kyria.
Kyria gave her point to Morgan. So now Morgan and Kyria are both tied with 7. Lucky has 8, so Lucky is for sure in the top.
Lucky?
Or excuse me, Dawn. Dawn has
Sorry.
8. Dawn for sure is in the top.
Well, it was Morgan had 7, Kyria had 6, and then Mystique gave her point to Kyria, and then Morgan and Kyria were
Oh,
tied.
that's right. So Mystique, Mystique was the one that made them into a tie. And then you want to know what? I think Morgan calling her like that shady bitch or whatever on stage made RuPaul not pick her.
It is just kind of baffling.
Yeah, it kind of gave me that vibe.
It was just I
Like, I don't
really
think-
want to know the decision making behind RuPaul's decision here because it's
Right.
just like you have these 2. You've given the win to Morgan twice, including this episode. And yet you choose Kyria.
Maybe they're trying to make like a storyline where the wild card takes the crown.
Yeah.
Because
true.
Morgan technically did good in her bracket, so if she won the crown, would it be that bad,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
Because yeah.
I don't know. It's just really not cute.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, and that was
frustrating.
bracket 1, you guys. Dawn and Kyria make it to the semifinales.
Work.
So, this is part of the episode where we get to play one of my favorite games, Slash or Smash. And today we are going to slash and smash my favorite gay thing on earth. The new cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 11, bracket number 2. So, first up we have April. So, here, we'll do this. We're going to slash if we think that they're not going to make it past their bracket. And we're going to smash if we think they're going to make it. If they're going to make it to the semifinales. Because, in my opinion, all of these are smashes.
I know.
Or besides Aura.
No,
offense.
I'm on Aura. Don't you play.
Okay. I mean,
I literally, I was thinking, I was like, bracket 2, Slash or Smash, they're all, maybe
Like-
not vivacious, but they're all.
Ornacia,
gonna be-
though.
Oh, come on. But like, they're all smashes. Oh
Right.
my God. Selena Estides.
I know that's who
Patty!
that's who I'm team for this bracket. I'm team Selena S titties.
Right.
So first up we have April Carry On. Do we think she's gonna make it past the bracket? I'm going to say slash.
I'm also going to say Slash. But I really hope that she gets a win
Right. Oh no, definitely, yeah.
because I want to see how she's grown.
If they do some sort of like, they have a lot of spiciness, so if they do some sort of like salsa challenge, like a dance challenge, I bet you she'll win. Next up, Aura May Ari. I'm gonna slash.
I'm also going to Slash. But judging by the promo, she could be, I really want to see her be like a villain.
Right. If they do a
really
design
wanna see
challenge,
that.
she's gonna win that because she did good in her last design challenge. She was just definitely cringy on the one race. So I mean, if she fixes that, she could totally.
Did you watch season 15?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So good. Team
Honestly.
Sasha Colby.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody had a chance.
Right, come
on. But it was still fun to watch.
Yeah.
Lex Noir was fun too.
Oh my God, I love Anitra. Anitra, come home.
Why hasn't she been on All Stars yet?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently.
So yeah, that's gonna be a slash for me. Next up, Crystal Method.
Smash.
Yeah, I think she's gonna make it to
Yeah,
Smash.
100%. There's
This
no
is
way that Crystal Method does not make it to the merge.
everything that RuPaul's Drag Race likes in a queen. Be different.
And she had took just enough time off. It's been 6 years since her. Damn.
And she was she was
Technically second place.
she has one of the most successful careers from her season, and that was the COVID season. You know, that's when they did the finale on Zoom.
I know, literally. I think that Crystal Method she didn't need more time to cook on her season. She just had a lot of big competition. But now it's like, she might take it.
Now that Diabetti is done with All Stars.
Right.
Diabetica.
Crystal Method back home.
No lie, Diabetti, her original season, Out of Drag, I thought was so hot.
I think that Diabetti is the hottest queen kind of in this in the show. I got to meet her when she came to Chicago for the
I wouldn't know how to
thing.
act. I would like
girl. I was kind of flustered. I was like,
I would hit on them so hard. I'm bold. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
All right. So next up, we have Selena S. Titties. This is gonna be my hopeful. This is gonna be my second smash.
I could see her taking it, although I remember it's 2.
And her runways was just shit last time.
Right.
But now she got coin.
Yeah. I think that we've yet to get to one of the other smashes that I think is going to be a smash, or one of the other queens I think is going to be a smash, but I hope that Selena Estidis makes it.
She would be my second. She's my second smash. So everyone else is going to get a slash. So next is Silky Nutmeg Ganache. She's just good TV. That's why they're putting her on here. But no. She already kind of, in my opinion, won Drag Race the last time she did All Stars.
Right.
Like, she had basically a whole episode dedicated to her.
Right.
With the lip sync challenge.
Did you watch when she was in Canada?
When Raja won?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I met Raja O'Hara. I love Raja O'Hara, yeah. But I met Raja O'Hara after her original season at the club VIP, at the bar VIP in Riverside. And she was so nice.
You are so lucky.
I honestly did not like her after her season. I didn't like
one of my she had that gorgeous redemption arc. No,
definitely. I didn't like her until the very, very end of her season at the reunion when they were talking about the wigs, and she was like,
one of her wigs may have
gotten into my suitcase.
So funny.
And then she grabbed it. The part that I really like, she grabbed it and threw it back, and I was like, you know what? I respect that, because I would throw that shit back too. Because who was her name? Ariel.
Girl,
she irritated me. Where are you now?
Nowhere. I think that Silky is gonna, for me, smash. Because
I see it. I wouldn't be mad at it either.
I feel like I wouldn't be mad at it. This bracket, just looking at it, I think we have one more, but just looking at it, a top 2 is so obviously Silky and Crystal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I don't know. Why would they bring Silky back a 4th time not to make it? And then why would they bring Crystal back at all if she wasn't going to make it?
Right.
They're kind of like, I don't know, but like, they wouldn't waste Crystal Method on something like this.
Oh, no. They know, like, the budget's going to, like,
it's like the Shea Coulee effect, where they didn't put no shade to All Stars 5, but they didn't put Shea Coulee in a season full of stars. They put her in a season where she could win.
Right.
I hope that's what they're doing with Crystal.
I wouldn't be mad if Silky got through, but my second smash will still go to Selena, especially because she is a Hispanic queen. We need a winner.
Oh my God, please.
Next up, Vivacious and Ornacia.
I have to, unfortunately, to the duo, I have to slash.
I know, but I'm hopeful that she does a lot better than Mystique, because Mystique kind of rubbed me the wrong way this whole season.
Yeah.
Like, I love that she got reintroduced to but she was definitely the villain of her bracket.
Mystique.
Yeah, Mystique was definitely the villain of her bracket.
But villains have to do good.
Yeah.
Oh, clock it.
But that's why she didn't make it.
Right.
And that's why Morgan will come back and do the wild card.
The true villain I'm excited to see. There really aren't any big villains on this show.
Not yet. Maybe they'll arise.
I hope that Aura Mayari has her villain arc. I hope Sam Starr does something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You know
Sam
what?
Starr.
That's for another day.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Disease. All right, everybody. That was Slash or Smash. So I didn't want to write a Crypt question today, so I asked it Instagram.
Oh my God, I saw that.
And I think 2 people responded, and
Bam.
my one friend said the scariest thing was my grammar. Thank you, Marissa. They only allow you a couple characters for the post, man.
Is that Dunkin' open downstairs?
Yeah, it is. They have this like marshmallow thing that's delicious.
Damn.
So we have almost dug a hole big enough to fit this topic into, but before we go, this is part of the show where we answer chilling inquiries from our crypt keepers. And today's questions are coming from the scariest place of all time, the DMs of Instagram. So the first one is going to be, what kind of horror movies are your favorites? For me, it's shark movies. Like anything, like even if it's the most terrible CGI shark, nothing gets my heart racing and me sweating and like physically panicked more than like a movie in the ocean. With a shark. An ocean itself is fine, but like with the shark, crazy. What about you?
I love anything like campy horror, but campy horror that isn't funny. So it's like campy horror, but people still die.
Yeah.
Like Sleepaway Camp. Have you seen Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah, I was gonna that was gonna be my episode today for the starter thingy,
So
but then
good.
literally right before I was watching the movie, I was like gonna go outside to go take my dog on a walk, and so then I was like, okay, I can watch the first little 10 minutes real quick, and then I saw that when I watched the first little 10 minutes, I saw that the episode was gonna be like a spooky challenge, and I was like, oh, hold on,
Hold your horses.
then I don't have to write nothing,
Right.
I could just watch this,
Right.
but and I love that the killer that ends a trans girl. I'm like, so
I'm a girl.
I support
That
all of
rip.
the deaths in that movie.
Come on.
They all had it coming.
They all did. But stuff like that where it's like doesn't take itself too seriously, but still is like
right, scary.
Right.
That's kind of like one of my like aspirations in the theater industry is like to write plays like that, because on stage there's not a lot of horror. If there is like horror in theater, they usually take it into the musical format. Like there's Heathers the musical, there's like Beetlejuice the musical, Carrie the musical. So like all of the horror stuff, kind of they turn it into this musical aspects, which gives it that campy feeling. But in my opinion, that takes away kind of like the life lesson in horror movies. I feel like the life lesson with like, I guess, death itself is like to take advantage of the life you have right now, you know? So when you add a campier aspect to that, like a musical quality or even like the comedic effect, then it kind of takes away that thrill of, ooh, I almost could have died. Let me go sniff some flowers and like walk in nature and like help this old lady cross the street, because that's what life is like. No, I'm serious, but like, yeah, that's what I want to do in theater. But also, like, I'm funny, too. So, the next question is, so you get to make a creature feature of your choosing. Which killer animal are you picking? A killer animal. A killer animal. A killer animal. A killer animal. If I keep repeating it, I'll think of something. Ooh, a hippopotamus.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh,
that's good.
A horror movie about a hippo. Cocaine hippo.
Oh my god, I love Cocaine Bear. I don't know, killer. I'm trying to think.
And that would be another water movie. That would scare me, honestly.
I would want it to be about like a killer. Damn, I can't think.
Animals. There's orcas. Lions. That's not fun.
I know, lion. My first thought was lions too. Killer.
A giraffe with an AK.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
And then, thank you so much, Marissa. She said, nothing is spookier than this grammar. I don't even know what's spooky about it. The thing says, ask me rando spooky questions to answer on my, the new season. Yeah. You know what? She clocked it.
You know what? You don't gotta look at it too hard.
You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what it is. You should have motherfuckers. Alrighty. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
It was such a pleasure.
And thank you for letting She's in the Crypt do a drag race episode.
I know. I was gagged that they were doing a horror challenge in the middle of May.
Right.
But I would.
It's technically halfway to Halloween.
Hey, you know what? That's a good landmark. But I would have not loved to do it with anyone but my sister.
Yay! So, do you have anything to plug, like an Instagram or anything you're doing this summer?
Diva Alert is not in commission for this summer, but you can still follow at DIVAALERT_UIC. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll cover All Stars when we get back.
Huh, that'd be fun. If you need somebody, let me know. Alrighty, so for real, guys, go follow my Instagram at She's in the Crypt so you can see everything I got going on there. I have my last couple of scenes for the first act of my audio drama coming out sometime this weekend. I don't know. I have to put it in. But yeah, look out for that. I'd like to thank UIC Radio for publishing this podcast, but most importantly, I'd like to thank you guys, the Crypt Keepers. Thank you for digging this grave with me today, but unfortunately, the graveyard is closed. So until next time, we'll leave this episode in the crypt. Farewell and bad dreams. Make sure to follow the podcast on Instagram at She's in the Crypt for updates about shows and upcoming guests. Follow UIC Radio at UIC Radio on Insta and subscribe to the UIC Radio YouTube channel so you won't miss a single episode every Friday. And you can also check out the other shows on the network. This podcast was created, written, and edited by Niomi Dylan Sass and published by UIC Radio. Music by Arthur Benson, The Friendly Ghost, and sound effects from epidemicsounds.com. If you can't get enough of She's in the Crypt, you can check out my weekly blog, Crypt Collections, every Saturday morning on the website, uicradio.net, and find me in the blog section. Bye!